Hello, welcome to Open Network Learning, ONL171. My name's Alistair Creelman, I'm one of the course leaders for ONL, and this film is a quick introduction to the learning spaces, the main websites that you will be working with on the course. So it's a quick overview. You can stop and start the recording as you like, and yeah, good luck in your navigation. Let's have a look now at the main course site. The main course site at opennetworklearning.wordpress.com. This is where you get all the information about the course, quite basically. Under Home, this is like short blog posts. So we'll update this with a short blog post just about every week. At the moment, it just says that the course is starting 13th February, but very soon we'll put up a new one to announce the start of the first week. And then when topic 1 starts, we'll have an announcement for that, and topic 2 and topic 3. So keep your eye on this page. You can also follow this page by clicking on the button here, and you'll get emails whenever the page is updated. Okay? Next, there's About ONL, and this is the menu to go to find out information about the course. For instance, facilitation in ONL. Here's a guide that explains the role of the facilitator and the role of the co-facilitator. So you can see this is how we intend to run the course, and you can see what the roles are and the aims are. Then there's a guide of how to participate, how you participate in the course, what we expect of you, things you have to do, and a little bit about course requirements. Then we have the learning activities in the course that will be explained, and there's even a subsection on blogging. The learning environment is actually repeating quite a lot of what I'm saying in this film, and actually this film will be embedded on this page. The tools page is very useful because here you have information about the main tools we'll be using on the course. Google+, for example, that I'll be showing you just in a second. There are quick links for help, step-by-step guides. There's also a tool guide. We have a sort of toolbox. If you're looking for tools to do good things with, you can go to this site called Smarter Collaboration at my university. And this is a site that I've put together, mostly myself, with various functions. It depends what you want to do. If you want to do collaborative writing, click there. You'll get suggestions of tools that you can use. And yeah, you'll get a chance to see a little film about the tool, and you can just click to get started. Shared workspaces, curating, planning, news gathering, screencasting, networking, e-meetings, research, mind mapping, presentations, publishing, surveys and forms. They're all free web tools that can help you do all these things. So that's a little tip. So we go back to the menu. You can also have a look at the pedagogical design of the course if you're interested, about the history and some presentations we've done about the course. So that's really the sort of the hard facts about the course. This heading here says Overview and Schedule. At the moment there's only one item, and that's the overview of the course, and it tells you week by week the topic, or the heading. Next week is just getting started, it's not an official topic, a little bit of information about it, and the introductory webinar to put in your diary, 14th of February. Topic 1 starts on 20th of February, and here's a short description and the first webinar for that, so make a note of that date. Full information of each of these parts will be available under this heading as a drop-down menu, and they will come out just before we start. So you'll get more information about getting started and connecting just before we start that. So it'll come out probably 11th or 12th of February. Topic 1 will come up under here in the menu below before the 20th of February. So keep an eye on that. So this is where you'll see all the course material. Joining ONL171, well, you're already here, so you don't need to know that. If you're interested in seeing what the last course looked like, and it's quite similar to this one, you can go in here and you can see all the details about topic 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this gives you a little preview of what to expect under this course. And our archive, all the previous courses we've done, everything is available there if you're curious. So that's the ONL site. Next, where the discussion takes place, because the ONL site is just information out to you, it's broadcast. The interaction, the dialogue, the discussion, and the sharing takes place on Google+. You find Google+ by going to a Google page. Here I've already logged in and I can see myself. If you haven't logged in, you can log in. Here I can see all the notifications that are relevant to me. So if you see a number up here, that means there are notifications, and it's normally that somebody's been commenting on a group that you belong to, and you can go and find out and comment. So that's useful it's a little reminder. These little squares you press here, and here are shortcuts to many Google services, and here we have Google+. So I just press it, and in we go to Google+. Google Plus is a little bit like Facebook. It's Google's answer to Facebook, though it hasn't really been able to compete properly. But it's also it's a very nice place to have groups. It's a good place to have discussions. It's very attractive visually and has a few advantages to Facebook. So we're using it as our learning platform. The first view is home. That's not so interesting because that's everything you belong to. It's better to look at this view, communities. And if you go there, you'll find the communities you belong to. You will probably have to go to member, but since I administer all of these communities, I go to yours. But you'll probably find ONL171 under member. Here, recently visited and all communities. Here's ONL171, the main community. And when I go here, I see a 1. There's a new message in here that I haven't seen. Okay, that's just to tell you there's something new. So we'll click and go into the main course community. ONL171, this is where the community, where everyone in the course has access to. Everyone communicates. At the moment, everybody is saying hello. So you can see here all the various people saying hello, it's great to be starting the course. So this is mostly introductions. As the course goes on, we'll move on to the different topics. So here I'm looking at all posts. I get everything, and that can be rather overwhelming. I might want to choose, let's just look at the introductions. And here are only introductions. If I want to look at the first week, things that are relevant for that, here I filter out all the introductions, and this is only about the first week, and somebody's already posted here. But if I want to look at topic 1, I just choose that, and I don't get too many distractions. So it's always good to restrict, to filter what you look at, so you're not looking at absolutely everything. Let's go back to all posts. If I want to write something, I click here. I can also click on this button down here, like this. Same thing. So I write a little message. There we are. I can include a photo. I just upload a photo and add it. I'm not going to do that, but I can if I want. Here I can add a web link. Here I can create a question, and here I can have a link to where I am just now, my location. So you can add things there. Otherwise, you write a text. When I want to post, I click this, and here I'm forced to choose a category. So if I put introductions, it'll be tagged for introductions. If it belongs to topic 1, I tag it with that. So this way, we make sure we try to tag things so that we know what belongs to which topic. Okay, so you cannot post without tagging it. And then I just click post. I'm not going to do that. I will cancel. There we go. Now, when you see somebody has written a post, and here's Lisa who's introduced herself, I can comment on that. In fact, it's very good to comment because let's have some discussion. Let's have dialogue. Say hi to each other at first, but later on, maybe write a comment or ask a question. Try to get a discussion going. So I'll just write here, Lisa was on the previous course, so I'll just say great to see you again, and I'll post that. So now I've made a comment. Another thing I can do is I can like what people have done. In Facebook, it's a like symbol with the thumbs up. In Google Plus, it's a plus. So I click this. I have liked this. You may think that liking is rather trivial, but in fact it's like smiling to each other in the corridor in the morning at work or saying hi. It's just recognizing, I see you're there, I like that you've made a contribution, well done. It's a little bit of appreciation, and we all need that, don't we? So try to like a little bit, try to comment a little bit, and answer the comments. Sometimes there are posts with a lot of comments. Here's one, and you only see the one comment, but you see it changes. If I click on this comment, I see that in fact that it's a longer discussion here. There are more posts. Okay, so it's very good to click on the discussion part to see the full discussion, because it only shows you one post. You have to click to see that there are more. Okay. So that's a little bit about the interaction. Now, when new posts come up, you are automatically sent an email telling you that something new has happened. You might find that the big community is rather annoying because you get an awful lot of email. So you go to Preferences and you can actually turn off the notification. Get notified about new posts. That means an email is sent to your Gmail account and telling you that there's something to read. If you don't want that, turn it off. But if you turn it off, remember to go to the community regularly, at least once a day, to check what's happening. Otherwise, you'll get lost. One more thing about this. This About Community, you have to click that to find out what's under it. This will be useful links, and we'll put more in there when the course starts. At the moment, there's just a link to the main course site. So here it's a quick link to get you back to the main course site. But we will put more links in there. But sadly, you have to click this arrow to see what's under here. You won't get it automatically. Okay. That's enough of the main community. Now we'll go to your PBL community, because the main community is where the PBL work will be presented and where sort of things that are relevant to everybody on the course will be posted. The really personal communication will take place in your group. Here's the PBL group. This is the one I had last year, and here you'll find all the same sort of discussions. This is where the real interaction takes place in the group. So go there regularly, and I would advise you to make sure that you keep the notifications on, because you want to know when things are happening in this group. So keep track of it, please. Under About Community, here there are lots of links. A lot of your group work will take place in Google Drive. So here's a link to the Google Drive folder where all the group documents and planning material and minutes from meetings will be stored. There's also other good things in there, so keep an eye on that. So that's really everything that you need to know. Go in there, take part, discuss, and remember, just one more time, this is where you do the group work, your PBL community. This is the whole community, all the people on the course. and this is where the information can be found. Thank you and good.